Good evening and welcome to another Channel 8 sports presentation. Tonight from East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, it's Lady Bears basketball. East Brunswick hosting Whippany Park in a New Jersey high school game. Phil, who is Whippany Park?
Whippany Park's a basketball team. That's who they are. I'll tell you, they're rated number 13th in the state of New Jersey right now. They come in here 8-0. Their nearest competitor has been 16 points. Tom Wilson has been a coach for them for about 10 years. In 1984, took them to the state finals against Asbury Park, where they lost a very close game. Last year, the record was 24-5. Went to state semifinals where they lost to Cresskill. They know how to play basketball. They're terribly excited about being here at East Brunswick. Tom Wilson says it doesn't make any difference whether they win or lose. Right. He knows this is going to be a good experience for them.
Okay. We know what East Brunswick can do. What is Whippany Park going to have to do to beat this East Brunswick team?
Whippany Park, Wilson says the thing that he's concerned about, again, is the pressure that East Brunswick puts on you and whatnot. He does not want them fast breaking, and he figures the best way to stop their fast break is for his team to score. So he's looking for his team to be on. He has 5 seniors, all starters, and they've been there before, so they're plenty experienced. It should be an exciting game.
Right, and of course East Brunswick is on a roll right now.
East Brunswick, we saw them this week against Madison Central. They shot 64% for the game, and I'll tell you the first half was probably the most exciting half of basketball I've seen at East Brunswick, boys or girls.
Okay, good. So we're going to see hopefully a very competitive contest tonight, East Brunswick against Whippany Park, and we'll be back with the action in just a moment. Okay, welcome back to East Brunswick High School Gymnasium. We're about set to go with the action between East Brunswick hosting Whippany Park. Phil, you had mentioned from the top that this is a veteran unit for the Wildcats.
All seniors. All 5 starters are seniors, and they've played together a number of years. You got one starter that's played for 4 years, started at 4 years, and you have 2 other players that have started for 3 years. So they've been around.
Okay, East Brunswick with its usual starting cast of Katie Whalen, Kara Motoseski, Jan Prisup, Erica Weir jumping at center, and Colleen King, and another guard. And we'll try to pick up the names for you for Whippany Park as we go along. Jumping at center will be Erica Weir for East Brunswick. Number 30, Kathleen Madden, who is not the tallest player on the court for Whippany Park. That is Whalen off the tip. Motoseski outside. She was hitting that the other night against Madison Central, but misses the first time. Inside, Erica Weir. And East Brunswick jumps out to a 2-0 lead.
And down low where they may have the toughest time, trying to match up with Erica Weir.
This is Sandy Peltz. Ball tipped away, and Motoseski with the steal. Whalen caught traveling. Phil, East Brunswick's patented defense is that steal.
Well, they open up again, and same thing they've been doing all year. Hands everywhere and just playing good, tough defense.
Lady Bears averaging 22.2 steals per game, which is an incredible figure.
They're trapping right here.
Right, Weezy Calderon is trapped. She has the ball, and they're going to call a foul. Believe that. Okay, Whalen called with a foul. Tom Wilson says the best way to stop East Brunswick is to score.
Is the score. He says we got to put it in order to stop their fast break.
Okay, Peltz inbounding. That's 30, Kathy Madden. Calderon. And blocked. Nice by Jan Prisup.
I'll tell you.
Prisup again. She has that outside shot. Boy, you know, Phil, probably the most improved player on the Bears in this first half.
I'll tell you, Jan Prisup, we talked about her, but she's the most valuable player in the Middlesex Summer League, and she's just done a fine job all year. And she has improved, Jim, no doubt about it.
All right, that's 21. That's Cindy Jackson. She's 6-footer, center, and she was open underneath. Ball off Motoseski.
And the Wildcats seem to be settling down. A great pass earlier.
Calderon. She's that 4-year starter that Phil's been talking about. Peltz.
She drove the baseline, blocked by Erica Weir. Out off Katie Whalen, and the Wildcats will have it, Jim.
Right. Interesting that Jackson, 6-footer, is playing a high post. Now she's inside. Madden, let's see.
Prizup on the foul.
Okay, the Wildcats will inbound. That's the second team foul for East Brunswick. Check.
That's
This
a
is
shooting foul.
Okay.
She was shooting, Jim, and
Okay.
Prizup caught her on the arm there.
So this is Kathleen Madden. She's a 5'10" senior.
And Kathleen Madden comes in, is averaging 15.6 points per game, 9.8 rebounds a game, and as we pointed out before, a 3-year starter for the Wildcats.
Makes 1 of 2, and that makes the score 4-3 East Brunswick. This is Colleen King. East Brunswick likes to move the ball around. Weir was able to get that pass inside, but she was quickly fouled.
And the Wildcats have been in the zone, Jim. Probably trying to prevent the Bears from driving.
Right. Jackson picks up her first foul. We're going to watch that. Mataseski, nice drive around. And Erica Weir with the rebound, but Jackson, a slight block, right?
Cynthia Jackson, big block.
Pass goes out of bounds.
And I'll tell you, they threw that one away, Jim, but you can see they handled the ball very nicely. They seem to play under control. They seem to be getting their rhythm right now, and it looks like we're going to have a great one.
Okay, Katie Whalen. She drives. That's Colleen King with a shot, and it's in. That's a three-pointer. And East Brunswick moves ahead 7-3. We got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Jackson misses on the shot. Weir can't get a handle on it. And a nice pass underneath to Jackson, who misses it. In and out.
I'll tell you, a lot of hustle on both sides.
Mataseski drives, and it's in. And East Brunswick extends its lead to 9-3. Good move by Kara. This is Jackson trapped.
I tell you, the trapping defense is just unbelievable.
Okay. Yeah, it's a real aggressive trap. Colleen King was caught with the foul. And we have our first substitution coming into the game, Laura Manuel.
And I dare say Whippany Park hasn't seen a defense like the Bears.
Jackson with the inbounds over to Peltz. And I think they're going to call Cynthia Jackson again.
Cynthia Jackson holding Mataseski. Mataseski trying to get through a block, and Cynthia Jackson's simply holding her off. The official caught it.
Phil, that's her second foul, and I have to think that without her in the game, Whippany Park loses something.
They don't go very deep. They go about 6, and so they can't afford to lose it, right.
Mataseski now. It's King.
And they're back to man-to-man, the Wildcats.
East Brunswick moving the ball around. And Whalen, last one to touch.
And Reggie Carney just looks and says, Katie, why?
Incidentally, we have both coaches, Tom Wilson and Reggie Carney, mic'd tonight, so we're going to have an opportunity to hear them in the huddle.
Okay, Erica Ware over the top there, Jim. Really an unnecessary foul. They're going to call that anytime you reach in on there.
Okay, Erica picks up her second foul. That's another thing to watch. And into the game quickly comes Courtney Bloor. Courtney, a 6-foot sophomore who's getting increasing playing time. Good block by Prizup.
I'll tell you.
They're not getting any easy shots tonight. This is Bloor. Mataseski's looking for the opening. King inside to Courtney Bloor. Again, and tipped away. And Whippany Park wants to run. Nice pass. Nice pass.
And she
but,
blew the layup.
Oh. Whalen swatted at the ball when Jackson went up with the rebound.
I'll tell you, and Laura Manuel, 5'8" junior, number 11, had an easy layup there and just blew it.
Okay, East Brunswick's going to call a timeout with 3:39 left in the first period, leading 9-3. Let's go to Reggie.
Hey, look. Obviously, they hustle real well. What are you doing down this end? What's going on with the offense? You know, you have a girl pinned to death, and then you go screen away for the first time. You had her. Colleen, if you're going to call something, run it through, make the passes to the shooter's hand. Tara's wide open. We hit her on the backhand. She can't shoot the ball. What they're doing is they're playing good help defense. Keep moving and screening. You end up standing still, and then there's no more motion. All right? You know how to play a motion offense. Just keep it moving and keep screening. All that's going to happen is there's going to be more shots at the foul line than in the paint by the cutters. Okay? Come on. Relax out there. Fouling too much, all right? Score. 1, 2, 3. Score.
Okay, Phil.
Okay, Jim, not satisfied with the motion of the Bears, their movement. And he pointed out Whippany Park is playing great, good defense themselves there. But he feels if they move, if the Bears move like they can, all they can do is create fouls. And he also warned his team to stay away from fouls themselves.
And he also seems to think that they're a little bit tight, maybe.
Cynthia Jackson missing her first shot, and she averages, Jim, 15.4 points per game.
And in and out. So Whippany Park fails to convert on its 2 foul shots. East Brunswick 9-3. A little over 3.5 minutes left in the game. First period, excuse me. Bloor, nice rebound on her own missed shot.
Courtney Bloor just getting better with each game. Missed the shot, went back, followed it back up, and put it back down.
And 11-3, East Brunswick. Missed by Whippany Park. Here comes Maureen Varela, who's in the game, and she drives. Beautiful, in and out. I thought that was in.
Halfway down and came back out.
And here we go again. Good drive to the basket.
And I'll tell you, the Bears have them in a running game, and that's just exactly where they want them.
Exactly. Monaseski off the rim, so she hasn't connected yet. You're right, Phil. East Brunswick would love a running game. Manuel with the ball.
Once again, the defense.
This is Calderon. In pass. Great pass to Jackson. And it will not fall.
Oh, wow. Just a great pass, and the ball didn't go down for Cynthia Jackson.
Okay, this is Maureen Varela.
She walked, took a step. And Reggie Carney yelling from the sideline, keep the motion going.
Both teams seem to be tight. Shots have not been falling for Whippany Park, obviously. And East Brunswick really is having a little trouble with its offensive flow. Calderon with the ball. And a nice pass inside to Manuel. No good. They're not falling for the Wildcats.
Well, I'll tell you, they got to hit those baskets, Jim. They've had a lot of excellent passes, easy attempts, and the ball just hasn't gone down for them. They got to hit those baskets if they expect to be in the game.
Well, it's obvious the shots are there. All right, Peltz is going to inbound for the Wildcats. There's that pass underneath, and it will not go.
And Bloor with another rebound.
This is Varela. Inside to Bloor. Nice pass and a foul. Beautiful look inside by Maureen Varela.
Well, you heard Carney's been talking about the motion. He's been talking about keeping it going, and that's what they did. Just good movement of the ball, and put it down to Courtney Bloor. She put it up and got fouled. I've just been terribly impressed with Courtney Bloor. We saw her a few games ago, and she seems to get better with each game. And Reggie seems to be putting her in the game a lot earlier as well.
Bloor will step to the line to complete the three-point play. Misses. And
commits a foul.
Yeah, called for the push. Peltz was there for the rebound. Still, East Brunswick leads 13-3. A minute 49 left in the first period. And Whippany Park doesn't want to get this game out of hand. Calderon brings the ball up. And there's a nice cut. And again, it's not falling. We have a jump ball called, Bloor on it.
And I tell you, you got to think the Wildcats may be intimidated by the size inside because they've been getting the open shots, and they've just been off.
Peltz looking for somebody. Stolen. This is Prizzup. She's gonna, no, she passes off to Varela. Had the shot, but. And Modesesky gets a hand on it, and jump ball, and possession's gonna go to East Brunswick.
And Sandy Peltz is a little upset about it, but I'll tell you why they didn't score in that last series is because they're too unselfish. You're right. Prizzup had the shot, passed it off with her left hand when she could have put it up.
And that'll certainly be reviewed by Reggie. Okay, the official calls Kara Modesesky, I believe, on an offensive foul. And Whippany Park will go to the line. We're in a 1-on-1 situation. East Brunswick leading 13-3 with 1:14 left in the first quarter. This is not a Greater Middlesex Conference game.
And it's Laura Manuel at the line, a 5'8" junior, averaging 4.8 points per game and 5.9 rebounds. She's the first person off the bench.
And in and out on the 1-on-1, and Modesesky with a rebound. Here she comes. King bumped. And that is not the, that's only the 14th foul, so we do not have a 1.
Foul on Calderon, number 13. A whacked King, but good.
And 2 fouls on her. All right, Jackson is sitting for Whippany Park. Outbounds to Modesesky. She drives. King inside look.
I'll tell you, Prizzup got mugged by Manuel, but the officials didn't call anything.
All right, we have just under a minute to play in the first period, 13-3. This is Bloor. Modesesky drives, pass inside, and call for traveling.
And I'll tell you, second time tonight, uncharacteristic.
And not one of the better quarters of play for Kara Modesesky. Just hasn't been untracked. Calderon, inside pass, knocked away, but she gets it back and drives.
And Tom Wilson's yelling, he wants the foul. He thought they went over the back.
This is Prizzup. She's going to take it in. And a nice touch. And East Brunswick goes up 15-3. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. And a lot of those points have been on those driving layups off steals. Peltz is trapped. And almost another steal, yes. Prizzup takes it away. Modesesky pulls up and just won't go in. And I believe they're going to have Varela over the top.
I believe you're right.
Well, you look at the clock, Phil, and Whippany Park only has 3 points this quarter.
And they got to be shell-shocked. They're used to blowing everyone away. Some of these scores that they have against their opponents, as I said, the nearest person to them was by 16 points, but they've just blown everyone they played away.
All right. And Peltz, who is on the line shooting a 1-on-1, makes the first one.
And Sandy Peltz, 5'6" senior. Averages 6 assists a game.
And Modesesky will sit in favor of Keisha Weir. Sees her first action. Peltz makes the second one, so the score is 15-5. We have 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Each one's going to try to get off one shot. And that's Prizzup. Not a lot of time here, 5 seconds. King drives and puts it up, in and out. And East Brunswick's going to get it with 1 second left. All right, this is a pre-designed play. And look at him move around, Phil. And no, slightly blocked. And so at the end of the first quarter, East Brunswick leads 15-5. Let's listen in on Tom Wilson, the Whippany Park coach.
Take deep breaths. All right, look. Offensively, we've been getting the layups and they're not going. We've been getting foul shots, they haven't been going. The defense is pretty good. The only problem we have is when we don't get back and stop the break. Okay, we don't want to dribble off this wing screen down into the corner where they can trap us. Okay, dribble off and then stop. And then this kid can come up and back screen you on the wing. That'd be fine too. We could have 2 back screens. If we can come to the foul line, they're coming over your back and fouling you. Maybe they'll call it. So you got to jump to the ball and hope they call it because we're in 1-and-1.
Get out so we can do the give and go if you realize that.
Right. If they come over and double team Sandy, cut through. Okay. You got a lot of options. Okay. Try to run when you get the opportunity. Just keep working hard.
Come on, you guys. I got 14.
1, 2, 3.
Cats.
Laura, stay in for Cat.
Okay, Jim. Tom Wilson pointing out that they've been getting the opening shots, that they haven't been going down. Neither have their foul shots. They're in the 1-and-1 situation. He wants to take advantage of that. He says their defense isn't bad. They can play a little better.
All right, to begin the second period, Whippany Park will inbounds the ball. They are down 15-5. Really surprised that they want to run with East Brunswick, but we'll see. Peltz and 23, new face. That's Shauna Caulfield, and she puts it in, and that makes the score 15-7. Mataseski has a look in for Prisup.
And Prisup with a hook shot.
Good presence of mind to put that ball up quick. And East Brunswick now 17-7.
And token pressure by Katie Whalen.
We're just beginning the second quarter here. As we had mentioned, Whippany Park is undefeated, 8-0, ranked 13th in the state by the Newark Star-Ledger. And there's a bounce pass to Caulfield, who isn't able to convert. And Whippany Park will start over. That's Jackson, and nice touch.
Cynthia Jackson shooting over Erica Weir. One of the few times tonight she's been able to convert with Erica defending her.
And Whippany Park narrows the margin to 17-9. We have 6:50 left in the second period. Mataseski inside to Erica, and just enough, the block. And here comes the Wildcats again.
She almost turned it over. And right, Reggie Carney saying, where's the, she turned it over. But the official caught the foul by Katie Whalen. And of course, they're in the 1-and-1, so they're gonna go to the line.
I believe that was Whalen's second foul.
And Tom Wilson talked about that. Let's move that ball a little bit and hope to get some fouls.
Correction, that is Katie's third foul. So she's gonna sit again. Well, in her defense, that was a real close foul that was called. Officials are calling everything.
In her defense, there was a turnover before the foul. It just wasn't called.
Peltz is on the line. And makes the first of the 1-and-1. So Whippany Park is slowly creeping back into this game on the foul line.
That's Peltz's third free throw.
And another one. So the score is now 17-11, East Brunswick. 6:34 left in the second period. Prisup inside to Courtney Bloor. Knocked away.
And I tell you, we talked about it, the Wildcats are playing good defense themselves. They've been playing good defense all game. Their offense just hasn't been on.
This is Prisup on the inbounds. Back to King. Mataseski hasn't hit from outside yet. And she's Erica Weir, recipient of that pass.
Kathleen Madden fouling her, number 30.
And that is the 5th team foul. So after this, East Brunswick will be on the line for 1-and-1. This pass out to Kara Mataseski. She's being played closely by Peltz. East Brunswick looking inside. That's Prisup. She's open. And East Brunswick gets the rebound. Mataseski taken away by Madden.
Tried to sneak it inside to Weir.
Just wasn't there. Madden inside. Good ball control.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed.
Yes.
I'm impressed. They got tremendous pressure on them, and they're keeping their poise.
This is Calderon, bounces off Matuszewski, and Weir recovers it. Thought they're going to call a kick on that. Brissop over to King. She's open. And in and out. But East Brunswick comes up with the offensive rebound. Play a little ragged here. Now Matuszewski's going to shoot and misses everything.
And Jimmy pointed out before, Kara's slightly off. She was red hot against Madison Central, and
it's just not there for her yet. 17-11, 5:06 left in the second period. East Brunswick ahead, but Whippany Park trying to mount a comeback. They were down by 12 points. This is Jackson. She has the shot, but it won't go.
And a big rebound by Courtney Bloor.
And here come the Lady Bears. This is King. Moving it around.
Good movement.
And that's going to be a 3-second, backcourt.
Had two Lady Bears in the same area.
I think Kara could use a rest, Phil. Not that she's tired, but I just think she's a little out of sync. And I think that's what Carney is going to do. No, check. Brissop's the one's coming out.
Well, you know what they say about shooters. You let them keep shooting until they get on because, and she is a shooter.
All right, Peltz, she got away with it. No, I thought she got away with a carry, but official was on it. So a lot of turnovers in this first half. And we're down to 4:28 in the second period. East Brunswick holding on to a 17-11 lead. It hasn't been pretty so far. Now Matuszewski's going to go up with it, and it just will not fall. And East Brunswick did not get the offensive rebound that time.
Kathleen Madden again with another big rebound.
And Whippany Park will go into its half-court offense. East Brunswick still playing that tight defense. Give and go. And they're going to catch Erica Weir. And that is her third foul. So East Brunswick with two of the starters, Erica Weir and Katie Whalen, sitting with 3 fouls apiece.
And it's the nature of this Wildcat team, Whippany Park team, that they hustle, they're all over the court, and they sort of make you foul them.
This is Calderon, and she sinks her first shot. Again, Whippany Park coming back on the foul line. In and out on the second shot, but rebound by Madden. She's fouled. And who are they going to call that on?
And I'll tell you, Reggie wants a timeout. He's seen enough.
All right.
It's on Courtney Bloor, number 41.
And Courtney picks up her second foul. Carney with the timeout. Let's go into the huddle and listen to him.
Players, number one, you're getting your brains kicked in, okay? You cannot control them. They're throwing you all over the floor, and you're late on everything, so you're coming from the backside. On the back doors, the guards are overplaying, so we want to get a back door. But everybody's got to rotate and get there ahead of time. You're getting there too late. Down this end, we're doing absolutely nothing. In that, we don't have an offensive rebound again. It's constantly maroon and then green every shot. So you're not spinning off anybody, you're not getting in front of anybody. We're not getting any putbacks, we're not making it from the outside, and right now defensively, we're not getting any more fast breaks. So we're back to New York playing half-court basketball, and we're not real good at that. Come on, come on, come on. Hustle, 1, 2, 3, hustle. Get in and transition.
I think Reggie Carney said the magic word, half-court offense, and Ladies Bears have made it known they don't like to play half-court offense. He wants them to be able to put the ball back up. He says it's been maroon and green. And usually the Bears are used to controlling the boards. They have not done that as of late.
Madden will step to the line. She has a 2-shot opportunity, makes the first. And that brings the score to 17-13. It's just a 4-point margin now. East Brunswick led at one time by 12 points. And a nice shot. Second one canned by Madden. The score is now 17-14. We have 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the second period. East Brunswick holding on to that 3-point lead and could use a basket right now. Bloor
I'll tell
Chance
you.
wasn't there.
Once again, defense.
And East Brunswick's in a ball game, Phil. That's a pass inside to Madden. And
Oh.
she's in.
Wow.
Right in through Courtney Bloor.
Kathleen Madden just with a tremendously strong move.
This is Varela. She misses everything. And Madden with the rebound. And Whippany Park with a chance to go ahead. They're down 17-16 with 3 minutes left.
See them getting confident with each time down the court.
Pass inside. That's Madden again. And the ball taken away this time. Big steal by East Brunswick. They really need a bucket. This is Mataseski. And they're going to call Varela.
With a walk. Took one step out before she dribbled, Jim.
And East Brunswick is just cold as ice on its side of the court. 2:49. Second period, East Brunswick 17-16. Calderon with the ball. She drives. And they're going to call a foul.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's good. Found a little opening.
I'll tell you, Calderon, Elisa Calderon, they call her Weezer. And she just put on a nice move there. And she's a heck of a ball player. She's signed a letter of intent to go to Virginia University of Virginia. And not for basketball, for softball, Jim.
Okay.
Whippany Park has a 71 consecutive game winning streak in softball, and she's the leadoff batter.
Well, she cans that free throw, and that puts up Whippany Park by a 19-17 margin. East Brunswick definitely in a battle here. Mataseski's going to put it up and hits.
Okay, and it's three.
Three-pointer and a big shot. And that puts East Brunswick back up 20-19 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. So we go back and forth here. Who's it off? They say Whippany Park. So East Brunswick now is going to try to extend its lead. They lead 20-19. This is Colleen King. Mataseski again, and she hits.
And Jim, just as like I said, shooters got to keep shooting. And Kara's found the touch.
Steal by Prisup. She gonna take it in? She does, and she's fouled. Sandy Peltz fouling Jan Prisup after East Brunswick had gone ahead 22-19.
And that's East Brunswick's game, being aggressive, transition baskets, and Prisup showing good hands there, good speed going down the court, and drew the foul, going to shoot two.
East Brunswick, not too many opportunities to go to the line tonight. Prisup missed her first.
And foul shots, you got to be concerned about it. Jan Prisup, 5'11" junior, and she needs this basket.
Well, East Brunswick is only shooting 56% from the line this year, so that's a cause for concern. Prisup makes her second, so now East Brunswick moves out to a 4-point margin, 23-19. We have a minute and 45 seconds left in the first half. Calderon tries to drive, but this time it's taken away. Good steal by Mataseski. Varela drives, passes off to Prisup, who can't find the basket.
And
that's a tough one, Phil.
I'll tell you, Madden got the rebound. No, the player was on her back, Jim. So the official has to call it.
It was definitely a foul. It's just that East Brunswick could have used those 2 points right there. They had the fast break opportunity and couldn't convert.
And Courtney Bloor coming up with her third foul. So we have 3 Bear players with 3 fouls.
Right.
Some concern.
Well, let's see. A lot of the East Brunswick players on the bench have been receiving playing time this year, so maybe Reggie Carney is going to use that playing time for benefit tonight. And missed by Madden.
I'll tell you.
Hit just the edge of the rim. Minute 25 left in the first half. East Brunswick 23-19 over Whippany Park.
And the Wildcats back to man and pressuring.
Mataseski, she's hit her last 2 baskets.
And a reach in.
And a foul.
And Sharon Caulfield reached in, and official standing right there had to call it 1-1. Kara will go to the line. And you take a good look at Kara Modeszewski, and how good is she? She was named to the all-tournament team in that Christ the King tournament in New York.
Doesn't fall. And the ball was off East Brunswick.
And I tell you, if we've seen any weakness, as you pointed out with this Bear team, it has been foul shooting. Not as consistent as I know Reggie would like.
Calderon. This is Madden looking inside for Jackson. Can't find her. Steal again by Modeszewski. Kara, think she's going to take it herself? No. This is King to Prissip. Sets. In and out. But King with the rebound. Good hustle. Varela to Keisha Weir.
Before the shot.
Well.
And they're saying offense.
No, I think they're going to catch.
3-3. They're saying Keisha Weir pushed off. And you hear the crowd. The crowd certainly doesn't agree with it, and a costly one because they are in a 1-and-1.
This is Kathy Madden. And she makes the first shot. We have under a minute to play. It's East Brunswick leading by a 23-20 score. Whippany Park can bring the margin back to 2. Madden misses the second shot. And here come the Lady Bears. Like to run. Prissip. That's Varela. Will they hold? Keisha Weir turns. Doesn't go, but Prissip's got the rebound, and it goes in. Jan Prissip, probably the most solid player on the court tonight.
Ubiquitous Jan Prissip. She's everywhere.
This is Whippany Park. Modeszewski all over her. Boy, East Brunswick plays that defense, do they not?
The officials are letting them play, too.
Yes, they are. Jackson somehow puts it up and in. Crowd thought she walked. It's 25-22. And that's where it's going to end. East Brunswick 25-22. Phil, this is not the type of game that East Brunswick wants to get into.
Well, it's a strange type of game. I tell you, it's a good game for East Brunswick, no matter how you look at it. East Brunswick isn't as sharp as we saw them the other day, but they're playing a different team. This Whippany Park has shown that they can play basketball. The thing that most people probably aren't noticing is that Whippany Park is playing great defense themselves. They're getting more confidence as they go on. East Brunswick's game is to create the turnover and get the transition basket. They've been able to do it some, but not quite enough to satisfy Reggie. Nevertheless, they're ahead 25-22, Jim.
And another cause of concern has to be the 3 fouls on Katie Whalen, Erica Weir, and Courtney Bloor. So with the score 25-22, we're at halftime, and we will be back with second half action in just a moment. Okay, we are back to start second half action. Score 25-22 at East Brunswick. And you see the crowd here tonight.
And I'll tell you, the name of the game has been defense. Whippany Park has played great defense, and the Bears played super defense also, even though they allowed Whippany Park to score 17 points in that second quarter to get back in the game.
And East Brunswick inbounds to start third period. This is Katie Whalen over to King. Prissip has the open shot, and it bounces. Let's see what we got here. I thought for a second they were going to call it on Erica.
I think they called it on Madden. Right.
Well, Phil, it's obvious. The strategy is to get Erica Weir in foul trouble, get her on the bench.
A team like this, if you can get Erica Weir out of the game, they have an excellent chance of winning.
So Madden picks up her second foul. And inbounds to Prissip underneath, but she doesn't have a shot. Now tries to find the opening. Just won't go. And Calderon with the ball. She's shown she can drive.
Before the shot, Kara Modeszewski.
Good quickness by Wheezy Calderon. And guess who picks up her third foul? Kara Matuszewski. So we have 4 East Brunswick players with 3 fouls. Bounce pass underneath, but it won't go. Erica. This is King, Matuszewski with the open shot. She's usually golden from there. And East Brunswick gets the first 2 points of the second half. They lead 27-22.
They're playing off Kara there. Nobody interfaced at all. And good movement.
And Coach Tom Wilson immediately puts Laura Manuel at the scorer's table. She's going to come in and play against Kara Matuszewski. We are just underway in the third period here. East Brunswick 27-22 over Whippany Park. This is a game that just was put together a couple of days ago, Phil. Madden drives. Almost a steal by Whalen. And a trip, let's see.
A blocking foul. And it's called on Jan Prizzup, I believe.
Yes. And Prizzup is going to be called for her second foul, I believe that is. And quickly, East Brunswick picks up 2 team fouls.
And I'll tell you, we've seen a lot of games. You got to, the officials are letting them play. There's a lot of hacking and a lot of bumping going on out there.
Calderon drives.
I mean, they're letting them play.
Really? Matuszewski comes up with the rebound. I thought she was fouled that time. Whoops. Bloor from outside. Excuse me, that was Whalen. Erica gets the rebound, follows up one more time. And East Brunswick converts 29-22.
And that's where those jumping drills go into the boards. And that's what Reggie talked about. We want to get more than one shot off our offensive board.
All right, watch for the Wildcats to try to get it inside. That's Jackson and Madden. We're just standing there and does the job.
And I tell you, Erica's making a difference underneath. The Wildcats are used to getting that pass and putting it up without any problem. She's been an imposing presence in there.
Matuszewski left alone.
It's a three-pointer. It should have been a 4 because she was whacked on it as well.
Boy, she was hit hard. All right, let's see what's going on. The official's going to stop play.
And Reggie Carney saying, what is going on? Clearly, Kara Matuszewski was knocked down as she shot the 3. They're calling it a 2?
No, it was a 3-point play, Phil. The score was 29-22. It's now 32-22.
Okay, Reggie's complaining about the foul.
Yeah, he thought it was definitely a foul.
We just said earlier that the officials are letting them play, and that's all well and good, but when you get whacked like that, you got to call something. Let's listen to Reggie real quick.
So okay, don't worry about that. Just play tough. If you get in there, back off a little bit. Everybody else, again, listen. Move your feet. Just listen. Just make them take a shot with a hand in their face. Everybody box out and get to the glass. Bears, 1, 2, 3.
And Jim, the Bears are up by 10 points slowly.
Scored the first 7 points to begin this third period. And the Lady Bears, definitely a different team with Erica Weir in there, no doubt about it. And they will inbounds, Whippany Park does. 5:40 left in the third period. East Brunswick on a 7-0 run here, leading 32-22.
And that half-court man-to-man.
Peltz looks inside to Madden, Weir, Gardner. And they go back out. This is Jackson. And Phil, you got to wonder if you can be so wrapped up in trying to get the ball inside to get Weir foul trouble, you go out of your offense. There's a hack. Whalen, she's going to pick up her 4th. Fourth foul by Katie Whalen. Reggie looks to the bench.
And Laura Manuel goes to the line to shoot 2. And Katie comes out, Jim. Courtney Bloor going in for Katie. And Katie has to be a little upset. She has 4 fouls, and I don't believe she's on the board.
So Manuel shooting 2. Misses her first shot. Second shot up and good. And East Brunswick now ahead 32-23, 5:05 left in the third period. Prissa with the ball. She drives, shot, it falls in. And Jan Prissa with a nice touch.
I'll tell you, just like she practiced it on the playground.
34-23, East Brunswick. Peltz to Madden. This is Jackson. Calderon over to Manuel in the corner, guarded by Bloor. Calderon bounce pass to Jackson, and almost taken away. And the official's going to call back court.
Right.
Created by Kara
And
Mataseski.
I'll tell you, Whippany Park has not seen a half-court man-to-man defense like the Bears are putting on them today, Jim. They're controlling the ball rather well, but they haven't seen anything like that.
And Calderon is called for reaching in.
And a little derisive cheer from the crowd because the foul is finally called. But I'm all for letting them play.
Okay, Mataseski inbounds to Erica Weir. Back to Mataseski. Don't be shocked if she goes with it right there. That's her range. This is Bloor, and off her hand.
Just lost control of it, that's all.
So we have 4 minutes to go in the third period. East Brunswick up by 11, 34-23. It was tight there for a while and still could be. This is Peltz driving, bounce pass to Jackson, but she can't hold on to it. Gets it back. Weir guarding Madden. And good defense by East Brunswick.
Great defense by East Brunswick.
Jackson bounce past Emmanuel, she loses it.
Hey, I'll tell you, Jim, they're just sealing them off, not letting them come in, not letting them get in an open pass, much less an open shot. So,
an interesting move by Carney, taking out Erica Weir with 3 minutes left in the third period, not wanting her to pick up that fourth foul. Bloor with a turnaround, doesn't go. And look, the pass goes to Keisha Weir. She misses an easy chipping.
And Madden with a big rebound.
Calderon to Madden, inside to Jackson, knocked away beautifully by Jan Prissa. Big turnover. Mataseski dribbling with the left hand, and she goes down hard.
She was tripped. I tell you, Mataseski with a crossover dribble, trying to drive to the basket and tripped over Madden.
And that's the third team foul. So East Brunswick will inbounds.
And that's Madden's third foul.
Kathy Madden playing a strong game inside. Courtney Bloor to Kara. Beautiful dribble, but she couldn't get the handle on it. Now back out to King. She shoots, doesn't go.
And foul underneath. Keisha Weir and fouling Cynthia Jackson.
Keisha trying to get position underneath. Edged out Jackson. And the official was on it. So that's the fourth team foul for East Brunswick. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the third period. East Brunswick 34-23 over Whippany Park. Boy, what a smothering defense East Brunswick. They've really picked it up this quarter, Phil.
Unbelievable.
Inside to Jackson, she finally gets it, but I think they're gonna call for traveling? No.
They're calling the foul.
A little stutter step there, but it wasn't called by the official. And Jackson cans it. And let's see who's gonna get the foul. I believe, yes, it's Jan Prissa who picks up her third foul. So Maureen Varela now in.
And Cynthia Jackson, 8 points thus far.
And no good on the three-point try. East Brunswick, I think, would like to do nothing more than at least hold on to this lead until Erica Weir and Katie Whalen and Jan Prissa get back in the game. Inside, what do we have here?
Cynthia Jackson with the foul.
And if it is, I think that's her third.
A lot of bumping going on down underneath there. They've been, for the most part, they've been letting them play, but called them there.
All right, it hasn't been posted, but let's assume that Jackson has 3 fouls. And they're going to call
Keisha again.
Again. Well, this official has been paying particular attention to Keisha Weir.
And Keisha doesn't appreciate it. She's really upset.
So with under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, 34-25, a 9-point margin for East Brunswick over Whippany Park. These are the Wildcats. Peltz drives, and Jackson somehow comes up with it.
And draws the foul. I believe it's Varela, Maureen Varela on the foul, number 23.
And East Brunswick, again, does not want this margin to get down too far.
And as you look at Cynthia Jackson at the line to shoot 2, Jim, the scorekeeper for Whippany Park came to us at halftime, and he was almost ecstatic that this team was in a game like this. He says, we're used to blowing out teams by 30 and 40 points, so to be in a game like this here that's competitive, they just loved it.
Jackson makes 1 of 2 and makes the score 34-26, East Brunswick. Minute 30 left in the third quarter. We're here at East Brunswick High School. Mataseski drives, pass off to Keisha Weir, who doesn't can it, fouls it up, won't go again. And East Brunswick will start again. Mataseski, pass to Bloor. King. Kara with 2 nice feeds. This is King. Doesn't go.
They didn't sink it, but they had 4 shots off there, and Reggie's got to be pleased with that. He wanted the basket, however.
Okay, this is Peltz, under a minute to go. Peltz again, and it hits. And that brings it down to 34-28. Whippany Park with a little bit of a run here. East Brunswick had an 11-point lead, but now they have it down to 6. Varela finds Mataseski. 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bloor off her hand.
I said they're letting them play, and
Jackson kind of nudged Bloor.
Again, another one that easily could have been called a foul, Jim.
Let's see what Whippany Park tries to do. Whether they're going to hold it for the last shot here with under 30 seconds, 20 seconds now. This is Calderon.
She just lost control of it, trying to drive through, just lost control of it.
Calderon is not afraid to bring that ball into the red zone. They're into the paint.
And Calderon comes out, and Manuel comes in.
So East Brunswick with 15 seconds left to go. 34-28. This is King. Takes a peek at the clock. Mataseski to Varela. 5 seconds. Mataseski, she drives, puts it up, doesn't go. And East Brunswick does not make it. So, after 3 periods, East Brunswick holding on to a 34-28 game. It's anybody's ball game. And let's listen in to Reggie Carney.
First 4 minutes, we've got to be tough. Look, if we let them back into the game for a third time, we're just begging for trouble. On your layups inside, go up strong. Go up to the glass. Guards again, all right? You can't throw passes into the post from the elbow. You've got to dribble down, all right? Same group that started the game. Come on, let's take control one last time. All right, win. 1, 2, 3, win. Come on.
Okay, Jim, Reggie's going to his starters, but he mentioned a few things there. They've had plenty of opportunities at inside layups. They just haven't gone up strong and haven't been able to put them down. I'll tell you, though, but you got to give Whippany Park a lot of credit. A lot of good part of the reason why the Bears aren't hitting their shots is because of the great defense that Whippany Park is playing themselves.
All right, we're about ready to begin fourth quarter action. East Brunswick leading 34-28. We have just 8 minutes left to go in this game. And Whippany Park inbounds. Calderon I thought Whippany was going to get the shot, but taken away by King.
Pass too many.
This is Prisup. She's going to put it up. Won't go. Counter on with the rebound. Here she comes. Looks to take it herself. Does.
I'll tell you, young lady went up with the left hand after dribbling full length of the court.
Whalen, she's back in the game. This is Matuszewski's going to put it up. Off the rim.
That's a
But
three
Prisup
attempt.
gets the rebound. Oh, good Lord.
Okay. We're looking at it. We thought it was
I thought
force
Jackson
out.
definitely forced her out.
And
Well-
the official standing right on top of it. He didn't see fit to call it, though, Jim.
Okay.
And we've had a few calls like that.
We're just being diplomatic here. Meanwhile, it's 34-30. Whippany Park has crept again back into this game. Caulfield. Jackson turnaround, doesn't go.
And a big rebound by Matuszewski.
And here she comes. Looking for somebody inside, Erica Weir. This is Katie. Short. Prisup, though, gets the rebound. Back into Erica Weir. Nice pass.
Oh, great move.
Great play.
Great move, and that's the senior move again. Erica Weir with a very strong move there.
Strong move, but Eric, give
Drop
credit to
step
Colleen
and-
King for finding Erica Weir inside.
Drop step and put it up.
36-30 East Brunswick. And there's another loose ball. Madden blocked.
Oh.
And King on the block.
And
Jump ball.
Tom Wilson is throwing his hand out there saying she was clearly hacked. How can you call that?
Anything goes tonight. Okay, here we go again. King needs somebody. That's Whalen. To Matuszewski. She's covered. Katie Whalen inside the paint. Puts it up and in.
Well, she traveled.
Call her for steps here.
I'll tell you, Jim, we got a game here. 36-30, 6:10 to go.
And this is Peltz. And somebody's open underneath. Now they're on her. Caulfield with the ball, and let's see what we got here now. I think they're going to call Jackson on the offensive foul. Sure is.
And that's Cynthia Jackson's third foul, I believe, Jim. Fourth.
Fourth foul.
And they can't afford to, ill afford to lose her.
Yeah, she's been having a presence in this fourth quarter, the second half. 36-30, East Brunswick with 6 minutes left to go in the game. Prisup on top of the key. Weir, they're spreading it out now. Matuszewski looks inside to Erica, tries to get around. Good pass off to Prisup. Wow. And that's what Erica Weir can do.
Oh, just tremendous pass, and Prisup put it up nicely.
38-30 East Brunswick. They're trying to go back on the lead by a 10-point margin again. Pass over, and it's going to go out of bounds. And let's see if Tom Wilson calls a timeout.
And he does.
He does. And let's listen in on the Whippany Park coach.
It's no matter whether you guys want to do what we ask you to do, okay? You're making things up. But you're making things up. Pay attention, Weeze. The girl comes to the foul line. She doesn't get the ball. You take your dribble this way. She steps up. We reverse dribble off the screen. The wing goes back door. We bounce pass it to her. Now their big girl is going to step over. So our girl has to step up to this spot. If Weezy doesn't have a layup, she gets the screen here. Head fake, go to the basket, get the foul, make the layup. But you haven't run it once in the fourth quarter.
That's all we want you to run.
Okay?
That's all. Just try
You
it.
go to the foul and it's
Not
Keep-
you, though. We want Cynthia.
I know, and then you go to screen Sammy, and she's so close to the corner, they're not seeing it. We turn around.
See-
We'll do it.
You can do
We
it.
try to do every time.
Stay in it, babe. Stay in it. Come on. Just do the best you can. 1, 2, 3.
Cass.
Okay, you heard a little bit of both cuts. I tell you, Tom Wilson sounds an awful lot like Reggie Carney.
He sure does, doesn't he?
Giving it to his team there. One of the clear things that has happened, Jim, I think the presence of Erica Weir being put back in that lineup there, she's made a number of things happen, come up with a few big rebounds and a few nice passes as well.
All right, East Brunswick 38-30. Prisup, quick pass off of Erica Weir's hands. So East Brunswick starts again. Prisup again. She penetrates this time. Won't go. And a tough one.
And here come the Wildcats.
Calderon puts it up. And off the mark. And Colleen King comes up with the ball.
And Calderon, first time we've seen one from the outside for the young lady.
She's that senior leadership, not afraid to go. And Whalen, good pass inside to Erica Weir, but she couldn't get the handle. Looking to move the ball.
Ooh,
good pass inside.
Wow.
That's twice Colleen King has found Erica Weir.
I'll tell you, and once again, they're just taking advantage of the size and strength of Erica Weir inside. She has been the difference in this game down the stretch.
And East Brunswick goes back out to that 10-point margin, 40-30. This is Madden. And she goes in. Erica Weir electing to.
Not foul her. A smart move on Erica's part. Could not afford to foul.
Whalen. To Prisup, to King. East Brunswick slowing it down. Steal by Caulfield. And lays it up and in.
Sharon Caulfield with a very big basket.
And so with 3:50 left to go, 40-34 East Brunswick. This is to Colleen. Madden all over Erica Weir inside. And East Brunswick waiting for Erica Weir to get open, looks like. Back and forth.
And they're talking out there, Jim. You got to like it.
And we got a timeout called. So Reggie Carney setting up for the last 3 minutes and 28 seconds here, 40-34. And let's listen in on Reggie Carney.
Now's not the time you don't remember what to do. You've got to remember to pop out. You don't stand there and post. How can you throw a pass with a girl in the passing lane? All right, look to keep running up. Okay, again, we want to play D. Now, you've got to get tough. You just let the kid drive on you. You don't have 4 fouls. Go swat the shot in the next county. Don't let her go up on you and give up layups. Right now, we don't give up any more layups. It doesn't make any difference what we do down here. We are not playing a delay game, sweethearts. You got to be kidding me. The Knicks can't play a delay game. We can't play a delay game. Look to score. Look to score. Just get, now, remember, when the shot goes up, get up on the glass. All right, win. 1, 2, 3, win.
You know what I'm laughing about, Jim? I tell you, I'm saying Erica Weir is playing smart by not fouling, and Reggie Carney's saying, hey, listen, you got 3 fouls. You don't have 4.
That's right. Go
for it. Swat it into the next county here.
Quite a difference between having 3 fours versus 4 fouls. She can afford 1. Let her go for it. So East Brunswick now will try to get inside. This is Matuszewski. She's open for the foul line. Won't go, but East Brunswick gets the rebound.
Colleen King, big rebound.
Here we go, another one short.
Colleen King again, and puts it up.
Floor blocked, and it goes off Whippany Park.
Okay, and Reggie Carney's clapping because they're getting the offensive rebounds. They're not putting the ball down, but they are getting the rebounds.
I'll tell you who's been playing well in this quarter is Colleen King. She's been passing off a couple of times, getting a couple of rebounds. There she is now. Whalen looks for King. Almost a steal, and Peltz does take it away.
Wow. Lot of
another
hammering,
steal.
and still no foul call.
There's Weir open underneath, and she's found.
Oh! I tell you, Erica knows she did not need to dribble. She did not need to dribble. All that she had to do is go right up with the ball there.
And let's see who this is on. Okay, I thought for a moment they were going to call that on Jackson, who has already picked up 4 fouls.
Erica at the foul line for 2 very important foul shots.
First one does not go. Foul shooting troublesome for East Brunswick.
I'll tell you.
Second shot, good by Erica Weir. And Reggie's going to sit her for a minute.
And Jan Prisup comes in for Erica. Give Erica a little breather. He wants Erica, I'm sure, down the stretch.
And we're here at the stretch. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And what do we call? A turnover here?
I'll tell you. He called that right in front of Tom Wilson. And after some of the no calls tonight, you got to really be upset to have that called right in your face. But
that's true.
To the Bears' advantage.
Well, 41-34, almost a steal by Manuel. East Brunswick up with 2 minutes and 32 seconds to go. It's been nip and tuck pretty much all the way. East Brunswick jumped out to a couple of margins, 10 points. But just when you think they had it in hand, Whippany Park comes back. King to Whalen. East Brunswick perhaps content to nurse a little bit of the clock.
They want to take a good shot.
Drive by Matuszewski.
And Laura Manuel with the foul.
And probably the most reliable foul shooter for East Brunswick, Kara Matuszewski, is going to go to the line. She's shooting 76%, Phil.
Okay.
That's tops on the team, 25 for 33. And needless to say, these are important shots. And it falls. So East Brunswick 42-34. And Kara sinks the second one. And they're up by 9, 43-34. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the game. And a timeout call by Whippany Park. So more coaching strategy as we be prepared to listen into Tom Wilson.
Good.
Very simple. Okay, you're down 9. There's only 2 minutes to go. So we need to try to get the clock stopped. Okay? So offensively, I want offensively, the next time down the floor, I want Weeze at the point. Sandy and Laura are going to screen down. Cynthia and Kath, instead of coming to the wing, you're going to come up to the foul line. We want to run double high. As soon as you guys screen down, clear out to the wings. We want to execute double high because we want to get fouls. We want to get a layup and a foul shot. Okay? Rebound. Push the ball up the court to try to score quickly. Defensively, you're not going. You got to foul your kid. Go for steals and foul her if we're still down 9. Don't foul 30. Okay. Okay. Foul your kid. Okay. First time she gets the ball, go for steal and foul. 1, 2, 3. But she's on 30.
Okay, Jim. You heard him. What he wants to do. He wants to create a double screen and wants to drive and wants to draw the foul himself. He says he has to foul the Bears if necessary, but don't foul 30. Kara Matuszewski, the best foul shooter.
And he wants to bleed that clock as much as possible, try to get as many stoppages as possible. This is Jackson. Inside to Madden, she's open, and it won't go. Bloor with a big rebound.
Wow, and a big miss.
There's been a bunch of them tonight. Matuszewski to King. Good feet inside to Prissip. Turns around, puts it up, won't go. And Madden with a rebound.
Nice move by Jan. The ball just didn't go down.
Peltz, clock ticking away. 1:30 left in the game. East Brunswick still holding on to that 43-34 lead. Matuszewski comes over the other side and steals it. And the ball still goes over to Whippany Park.
And you saw that developing. Kara coming from the backside did steal it. Just went off one of the East Brunswick players.
So Whippany Park will inbounds with 1:27 left in the contest. That's Jackson with 2 Peltz. Not a lot of time here. And East Brunswick playing the tough defense. Peltz desperately looking for somebody. Manuel has it. She's going to put it up. And off the rim, Weir with a big rebound. And it's to King, and let's see what we do here. Almost a steal. Matuszewski drives. Weir, big rebound. I'm saying big, big, big. Everything's big.
Everything's big at this juncture here. You're right, Jim.
And they call a jump ball on that.
Possession goes to Whippany Park. 59 seconds left, Jim.
Under a minute to play. And Whippany Park running out of time. Calderon sneaks inside, bounce pass inside to Manuel, won't go. And Prissip rebounds, pushed around by Jackson, but they don't call it. This is King, crossover dribble, and she's fouled. So with 39 seconds left to go, East Brunswick with a comfortable for the first time tonight, we can say comfortable.
A very comfortable lead at this juncture.
43-34. By the way, tomorrow night, if you can get out to East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, right on this court, the boys team will be hosting Woodbridge in a Greater Middlesex Conference game. The Bears 4-6, needing a win.
Okay, Colleen King at the line and makes the first one.
Big bucket.
Of course, I'm laughing, Jim, because about time folks see this game, it'll be Saturday. And they very well can't come out for Friday.
My apologies. Okay, King makes the second. Let's see what they call.
Lane violation, taking away the basket. And Reggie just looks.
Well, in any event, it's a 44-34 lead. 35 seconds. Calderon puts it up and in. And let's see if they call a timeout here. No. Thought they might call a timeout after that basket, Phil.
Nope.
And
the foul's on Kathleen Madden. And I believe Colleen King will go back to the line.
And Phil, this tight game, this is the type of game that East Brunswick needed.
Oh, it's probably the type of game both of them needed, as we talked about, and we'll talk a little bit about that later.
King in and out on the one-on-one, misses, but Erica Weir with the follow-up. And that's a clincher, 46-36. East Brunswick, 10-point lead, almost a steal, but it goes off Manuel's hands. Madden, she's gonna put it up. Doesn't fall, Jackson rebound. It doesn't fall, Weir with a rebound. She's been the presence for East Brunswick tonight. 5 seconds, and Matuszewski's fouled, and that's just basically the finishing touch.
Frustration foul, that's all. Sandy Peltz with the foul on Matuszewski. And Matuszewski will shoot the 1-and-1.
And what can you say, Phil? This hasn't been the greatest of nights for East Brunswick. You can say that Kara Matuszewski, who's on the line right now, really hasn't experienced a great night. She misses there. 2, 1, and that's the game. East Brunswick topping Whippany Park 46-36. And a good game for East Brunswick all the way around.
Good game for both of them, Jim. As I said at the top of the game, Tom Wilson said he wasn't concerned about whether they won this game or not. It would be a good experience for his team because they would know just how good they are. The same thoughts Reggie Carney had when he went up to New York to play some superior teams. East Brunswick not as sharp as they were the other night, but they played good, tough defense, and they did what they had to do.
And what do you say about Erica Weir?
Erica Weir was the difference there. When you're in trouble going down a stretch, you have to go to your main person. She was the big difference, coming up with the big rebounds, coming up with some big baskets, and playing some great defense. I'll tell you, Star Ledger naming East Brunswick number 3 in the state today, and I think they well deserve it, Jim. We have a terribly exciting team here, and I think people should come out and check the Lady Bears out.
You betcha. This is a team that's going to continue to get better. They're going to be playing some intense competition as we go down, and we're just going to enjoy watching this team as they drive for the GMC championship and hopefully for things more. So that's going to do it tonight. East Brunswick beating Whippany Park by a score of 46-36. For Phil Hill, this is Jim Allinder saying have a good evening.